These are the Amish guys that custom built our new kitchen. They don't really like to be on camera, but they did agree to a long distance shot like this, as long as I don't show their faces. Want to come see the kitchen?
Okay, yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, that's just classy looking. Well, they did a good install in there. Yeah. This whole place is just totally opened up. Just totally bright now.
Remember how it was before that wall came all the way across?
Yes.
There was a wall right there where you're standing. It came all the way over. And you had to go around the corner to get into the kitchen.
Yeah, I like the placement of the island. Oh, this is going to be a really good work area here.
Pull out that drawer right there.
Let's talk about this island. Oh, with the double in there.
Yep.
That is really cool.
I guess that's for recycling.
Probably
trash and recycling.
Probably trash and recycling. It's wonderful to have something like that right here where you could be chopping or where you've got the sink. Just have the trash right there. Well, I just want to kind of give you guys a little bit of a tour with this kitchen. Now, if anybody has not had a chance to hear before, this was all built by the Amish, and they do beautiful work. And it was all installed this morning. They came in and they installed it, and I'm just excited that all of the cabinets we have in here and the cabinets in the bathrooms are all Amish built. So you can remember that Bill kind of offset this this pantry here a little bit. He made this space right here nice and comfortably wide for nothing to get in the way getting into the great big family room back here. So this is going to be some wonderful pantry space, and it really looks neat and smooth how this has turned out, because we've known all along that we would not only have this pantry, but we also had them build this beautiful pantry here. So there is going to be so much storage space. So if we just open this up, absolutely beautiful. This big pantry here. And of course, what I love is just the soft closed doors. Everything's that soft close, like I've been enjoying in my kitchen so much. It's absolutely beautiful.
Now, if you remember, this wall used to come out this way and back, and I actually put this at an angle, moved it back, so we'd have more space here. And when I did that, I actually got quite a few comments that this pantry is already not that big, and I shouldn't have done that because it made it even smaller. But what you didn't know, and I couldn't explain everything, is this huge pantry right next to it. So now we've got this all the way down, and we got, I don't know what we're even doing here. I guess we're putting more shelves, I don't know. But I really like too the way this worked out, where I put this wall just a couple inches, just an inch past here, so it meets up perfectly. Almost looks like it was designed that way. Because the wall comes in and then it comes in at an angle and meets up with that and leaves a perfect walkway right here. So I'm really pleased with how all of it worked.
So we're putting this very large island right in the center here. It's going to have a gorgeous granite countertop on it. And I just wanted to show you some of the features in this. For one thing, you can see here that there's an overhang, so the granite top will give places over there for people to sit at the island on stools if they'd like to. This is going to be the dishwasher right in here. And then here, of course, is the sink, and there'll be lights right above here for working here in the kitchen. Really just lovely space under here. Just Nice cover space. This has some neat, just for putting things away in there, like big flat pans and stuff, cookie sheets and things. So I'm going to show you something here too that's just very cool, because this is Amish built. This is a very large, beautiful big drawer that this has just to the left of the sink. And I wanted to show you here, if you can look, like right down in here, these are Amish built. So that is a real mortise and tenon joint. And that is just a sign of being very, very well built. And it's kind of hard to get that unless stuff's been kind of hand built. Now this is wonderful. I'm here working at my sink, and I pop this out. There's 2 containers here. It could be recycling and trash, however you wanted to do it. It's so handy having something like this in your kitchen. I use it in mine at home all the time. Very, very handy, especially right by the sink. So I've been kind of picturing, like here, just more beautiful cupboard space, shelf in there. I've been picturing, this will be all counter, of course, and we'll sink here. I come in with groceries, you know, I can walk in with groceries, and I've got this beautiful space here to set groceries down. And then we'll be talking about it, but the fridge will be right there. And then of course, you know then that there'll be the pantry space right there. I think it's going to be very handy for putting groceries away. I want to show you something else that's really cool. Barry, our son, is installing these in the corners on both ends of this big island. And I'm going to let Bill explain this to you.
So we've got 2 of these that are going into the countertops. And you push down on it and then pull it up. This, of course, is the countertop. And then you got 3 receptacles and 2 USB ports. And then when you're done with it, I don't know how to
push off
little, there you go, and it disappears.
So it's not sticking up all the time, but when you need the plugs or you need the USB ports, they're right there. Wow, and there'll be one on each end of the island. That's so cool. And then here we have just the rest of our wall of cabinets. We're gonna have the stove will be here, microwave right up here. Lots of wonderful space. And once again, these wonderful, just to close themselves cupboards, I love them. Plenty of drawers. Space under here, it's beautiful. So we're hoping to have a lot of good counter space, which will be the granite, and then just plenty of storage space. I would love cooking in here because the sink is right here, and then I go right to the refrigerator, which is right there, my stove, and it's just gonna be, you know, they say you want a triangle, and this is a good triangle for cooking. Of course, the refrigerator will be right here with some nice big storage space above it. There's going to be a switch right here that'll turn under counter lights on.
Under cabinet lights.
Under cabinet. I didn't mean to say under counter. Under cabinet lights all the way across. And then these are all going to be receptacles. Not only has the code gotten stricter about that, but we're firm believers that kitchens need lots of well-done receptacles. So you've always got someplace you can plug something in when you need to. So, yeah, it's just, I absolutely love it. Oh, can I show you real quick here? Here's some. We have the smaller drawer up here, but then some nice big ones over here. Nice big drawers on the bottom. So I just am thrilled because I feel like not only is there going to be a lot of storage, but the workspaces I think are going to be really convenient. So yeah, I'm very genuinely happy to be able to provide a kitchen like this in this home. Yep. just come in, I got groceries. The car is right there in the garage. Got groceries and I bring them and just set them, boom, right there on top of that counter. I have pantries to put food away and I have the refrigerator right there. Those are the kind of things after a very exhausting shopping trip that can mean a lot, especially feeling like you've got room to set quite a few bags of groceries. So yeah, I think that's going to work really well.
So when we first bought this place, the kitchen was here. You come in here from the dining room, there was a wall here that came all the way out to about here. And the kitchen was a galley kitchen on both sides here. So you'd be in the kitchen, but you were behind the wall from that room. And you had to go all the way out and around to get into the main part of the den. So now, you can be standing right here at the sink or the countertop making dinner, and you can completely see everybody and just, be involved in what's going on with the family instead of being sequestered back here in the little kitchen. We just love the way it's opened up like this.
Okay, let's come on around the corner here. Now this is going to be, let me get some light, here we go. This is going to be probably our biggest renovation project.
Let me come over here
Yes.
to the other side
Yeah.
so you can see it. Now this kitchen is completely functional,
Yes.
but it's completely outdated and so 70s.
Well, and one of the things I'm noticing is that, this is not a standard size oven. Although, boy, I tell you what, it's in beautiful, beautiful shape. It was very well cared for. That's not a standard size refrigerator. It's a smaller one. And you can't put anything any bigger in here. And so we're really going to go ahead and really redo this kitchen area and design it differently, set it up differently.
Now these cabinets were installed in the morning, and then in the afternoon, the company that's making and installing the granite countertops came out to do all the measurement. So that's in process, and it's going to be a couple weeks. And then they'll be able to come out and install it, and the kitchen will be done. And the best thing is, we don't have to do the work. But I'm looking forward to what it's going to look like once those granite countertops are in place. And of course, the work on the back deck continues.
This doesn't have a handle. Maybe it was just...
It's big enough for a picnic table
Yes.
and a barbecue grill and a few lawn chairs.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard it's really...
What's that?
And 16 people.
And 16 people. Is that the limit? Okay. Seriously?
No, I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Well, I know it's going to be very sturdy. Look at the stairs going down.
We don't know yet.
Okay. That's really nice that there's access to the garage and then access into the kitchen.
Yeah, so that goes in the garage and this goes into the kitchen.
Yeah.
And there'll be lights up underneath of here and a switch there and a switch in there for the lights.
This is looking good.
Yeah. It'll look better when it's painted and we have all the trim on it.
Yeah.
We got the service entrance there.
Oh, wow. That's major.
And it's ready
Yeah.
to get hooked up.
Wow.
This is the new service entrance that he put in for the electrical. The meter base will go right there. And then we have to have the company move it to there. From that pole back there, there'll be a wire to there. Now we've had some discussion about where would be the best place for the stairs that go down from the deck to the ground. And pardon all the mess, that still needs to be cleaned up, but I kind of thought it would be best here because the ground slopes down this way. And over here is the shortest distance, so the stairs would be the shortest over there. Barry said, and he has a point, that a lot of times when you come out here on the deck, at least the man is going to be heading over there towards that fourth garage work shed down there. And so it would make sense to have the steps this way, the shortest direction, the shortest way to that shop right there. But this is the tallest, the ground slopes down, so these steps would be really tall. So we finally decided we're going to do it right straight across from the door, right straight out this way. That way you can go down there and go either way. That also gives, it's not quite as tall for the steps. It also gives direct access into this beautiful backyard that right now has a backhoe sitting in it. So that's the way we have decided to do it, right straight down. So it's pretty much Barry doing all the work on this deck, and you can see that he's doing a really good job building a very stout deck. I really like it. And code now requires a concrete pad at the bottom of the steps. So he formed this up, put rebar in it and stuff like that. Yesterday, the inspector came out, approved it, so then he poured the slab last night for the steps that are going to come down from there. So that's done, ready for the steps. And then also the inspector, when he was out here, approved Barry's work for the service entrance for the electrical. So that's where the meter will go. And as soon as the power company comes out and switches it over, then we'll have the new panel, which is inside, and the new circuit breaker, panel will be working. So there you go, guys. The new kitchen. We really like the way it came out.
Yes.
And so thanks for watching.
It lives simple.
Live free. You be blessed.
Yep. Thanks for coming along with us on this. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
We love you guys.
We'll see you next time.
We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.